What is going on, everyone? Warlock 311 here. Gonna be talking about the weapon patch that'll be coming up here in December very soon. Very excited for this weapon patch. The reason I'm making this video is because some of what I hear on YouTube about people saying, oh, pulse rifles are gonna be garbage, or auto rifles are gonna be king, it's gonna be the auto rifle meta again, return to the Suros. That stuff's just not true. And so what I did is just what the thumbnail says. I ran the numbers. Basically, Bungie, they said pulse rifles are getting a reduction of so much percent to base damage. Auto rifles are getting a certain percent to base damage increase. So based on that information, you can run the numbers and you can figure out what an auto rifle or pulse rifle damage currently is and what it's going to be come December. Go over the auto rifles first. Honestly, there really isn't too much change with auto rifles. Take the Suros for example. If you're running the Suros with the spin up perk, it does 21 to the body and 26 to the head currently, and after the damage increase of 3% which it's getting, it's going to do 22 damage to the body and 27 to the head. And so it is a slight buff, but it's still going to be killing in 10 body shots and 8 headshots. Same thing with the Suros if you use the focus fire perk. Basically what it means is it's going to kill in 8 body shots and 6 headshots, and after the buff of 3%, it's still going to kill in 8 body shots and 6 headshots. And so I mean, I'll have a chart at the end of the video you can take a look at. You can see all these numbers. Basically all the auto rifles, they'll be doing 1 more point of damage to the body. Some will be doing 1 more point of damage to the head. For some auto rifles, they're going to be killing in the same number of shots. Other auto rifles are going to be killing in maybe 1 less headshot. Biggest increases to auto rifles such as Necrochasm and the Passage of Doctrine. Right now, currently, they kill in 16 body shots and 13 headshots. After the buff of 4% to their base damage, they're going to be killing in 15 body shots and 12 headshots. And so these auto rifles aren't getting a huge buff. At the end of the video, I'll talk about what this means after I go over pulse rifles. As far as pulse rifles go, basically most of them, they will be killing in 1 extra bullet. Not 1 burst, they will need 1 extra bullet to finish off a Guardian. Messenger, currently like the powerhouse pulse rifles, they did do 26 to the body and 38 to the head. They're going to be doing 24 to the body and 35 to the head. They are used to killing 8 body shots and 6 headshots. It's now going to kill in 9 body shots and 6 headshots. So you'll still be able to 2 burst with the Messenger. Kind of the same thing for all the other pulse rifles. Like I said, chart at the end of the video, you can take a look at which I created. Most of them, they're going to be having 1 to 2 points less damage to the body and 1 to 2 point less damage to the head. A lot of them are going to be killing in the same number of shots, but with that damage reduction, you're really not going to see any change until you start shooting at range. I know you're thinking right now, Warlock, you just listed off a bunch of numbers, I already forgot what they were. What does this mean? What is the bottom line? Basically, what this does, guys, these changes don't necessarily change the time to kill up close, but they are going to change the time to kill at a distance. This buff to auto rifles, most of them aren't going to have an increased or a decreased time to kill up close, but because they have more damage, the range fall off isn't going to be as noticeable until you get further out. And so basically auto rifles are going to be killing faster at a distance, and pulse rifles are going to be killing slower at a distance. And you also got to keep in mind with pulse rifles, they are getting a range reduction. Low range pulse rifles are going to have more, they're going to have damage drop off closer than hand cannons, but pulse rifles with a lot of range are going to have drop off. Their drop off's not going to happen until after hand cannon drop off range. And so that's actually a big deal because right now pulse rifles really don't have any range drop off, whereas auto rifles have a lot of range drop off. And so basically these changes aren't that big. It's not going to be what everyone else is saying. Pulse rifles are still going to be fine, just at a distance they're not going to be as competitive, which opens up the door for scout rifles. Now other people that are saying scout rifles are going to be useful, that is 100% correct. Scout rifles are going to actually have a place because pulse rifles, at least short range pulse rifles, won't be able to challenge them, and like they currently do. Auto rifles are going to be able to challenge pulse rifles a little bit better at medium range. Basically that is the main difference, guys, is at a range these guns are going to have different time to kills. Guys, at the end of the day, pulse rifles are going to have less range, they're not going to be able to kill as fast at range, and auto rifles are going to be able to kill a little bit faster at range. They're going to have a little more range to them, even though they're not getting range added to their stats, just that little bit of damage, they're going to be able to do more damage at range. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more awesome Destiny content and my sweet math skills. Here, go ahead and show you the chart right here. Go ahead and pause that if you need to. I've been Warlock 311. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.